yo, Columbus Trade Lounge, stand up. It's time to grow, baby. Let's make it happen. It's your boy Hawk in the building. You feel me? Columbus Trade Lounge in the building. Forex Life in the building. Let's grow. Yo, I'm so yo. I want all my people to eat with me. Take 100, break it down, turn it into 50. Position into position, men and get busy. Take another approach. I'm hoping that they feel me. Thoughts from your past got you looking like I'm iffy. I'm going to the top. I'm hoping you coming with me. To understand the game, the process is uplifting. Columbus Trade Lounge in the MF and building. I'm about to show you things you never seen before. Even break it down to a lingo, you know. You gon' get this even if I have to talk slow. Cause all I wanna see is the community grow. 20 years later, corner boys still exist. The whole damn drug game about to be this. I'm about to show the little homies how to get rich and give them more chances that they thought they never get. South side, west side, east side, what up? East high, north side, Cleveland Ave, stand up. I'm about to show y'all it's not a game. Foreign exchange, make a change to make some change. My pip count is up, beverage in my cup. EMAs are on the bottom, so the trend is going up. 0 to 50, quickly my A range. Just to let me know if the pair is in play. Next I'm looking for my signature trade. A very common move that means we about to get paid. Pins and railroads don't cross those tracks until you see a second line forming, that's just fact. We see M and W's, and all I know is I never seen either with 3 lines before. So I guess that means you need 4 or more. Listen to the rules and your accounts will grow. We waiting on the shift, followed by our entrance. Heartbeat intense, cause we about to get rich. Take a couple dollars, give mama a new crib. The process repetitive, you gotta get it in, let's grow. See, all I know is I seen this before, and this sure do numbers. I need that guap, entered into the Matrix, now I can't stop, let's grow. Yo, look, peep this real quick, right? We see the A range, 0 to 50 pips. We see M and W's, and all I know is I never seen a M or W with 3 lines before. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We waiting on the shift, followed by our entrance. Heartbeat intense, cause we about to get rich. Make a couple dollars, give mama a new crib, yo. What you can't tell me is that this don't work, right? You ask me why I do this because I seen a way to make money for everybody. All my people can eat with this. All my people can eat with this. Let's grow. Yo, let's grow. Right? Why did I do this? Because I want to see my community grow. I was a peacemaker. I started a business. I give people jobs. I provide income for folks. Yo, I'm here to provide solutions to my people. This is a solution. Let's grow. Come, man, listen. I just showed you how easy it is. Columbus Trade Lounge in the building. Hawk in the building. Stand up. Every Thursday, 6:30. Let's go. Holla at your boy, man. Let's grow. It's that easy. I'm out of here. Peace. What up, everybody? It is your boy Larry B. Hawkins Jr., also known as Hawk, and I'm here today to give you a presentation on the foreign exchange market, Forex 101, right? I do this because I believe in skills, and trading in the market is a skill. So I believe in preparing people. So I'm here to prepare you to come into this market. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's take this journey together. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so the first thing I need you to understand about this market is there is no need to be greedy, right? The Forex market is going absolutely nowhere. To be successful in this market, you only need 5% a day, 15% a week. I know there's 5 days in a week, a work week, right? 7 days in a week. I said 5% a day. Listen, we trade 3 days a week, 15% a week. It's all you need to be successful in this market. So once you learn the skill of trading, you have the potential to make over $100,000 in 1 year from $100 investment. So from a $100 investment, you can make over $100,000 in 1 year by compounding 15% a week, right? So as you see here, this is a compounding chart. And at week 52, because I believe it's 52 weeks in a year, right?
something like that. So at week 52, you're at $124,620.61, right? Let's grow. So my goal is to take you from a person who knows absolutely nothing about the Forex market, a beginner, to by the end of this event knowing what is Forex, basic Forex terminology, identifying trends, basic candlestick patterns, and a strategy to make you profitable when you leave today. What is Forex, right? Okay, so this is like a 3-minute video and I was going to play it, but I'm not going to, because you can go to YouTube and type in what is Forex and they will tell you it's 1,000 different videos on what is Forex. Okay, what I am going to do is go over some things that I feel explain Forex, just like a quick rundown version, right? So what is Forex? Forex is a $5 trillion a day market. It is traded 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, starting Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and ending 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Friday. It is traded by banks, institutions, and individual traders. You can trade 24 hours a day, 7 days a week if you are trading cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies being Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, Litecoin. I don't really trade it, so I don't know how to say it. Sorry about that. Right? Okay. How Forex works, right? Buying one currency and selling another. Okay. What is traded in Forex? Currency from one country to another, right? What countries are involved? We will get to that. I have a whole nice little slide where you can take a nice little picture to, that shows you, what countries are involved. Okay. So how do you trade Forex? You trade through a broker. Where can you trade Forex? Anywhere in the world if you have internet connection. The countries that are involved in the Forex exchange market, these are the major market participants, right? So you have the United States, Great Britain, Australia, Japan, Canada, New Zealand, Europe, and Switzerland. Now, these aren't the only pairs, period. No, there's exotics, Euro ZAR, USD ZAR, GBP ZAR. I say ZAR a lot because I like the way ZAR moves. Okay. Then, like I said, you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these other different things that you can trade. So these aren't the only ones, but these are the biggest. This is the biggest market. Okay. Currency pairs, right? Currency pairs. A currency pair in the Forex market is the exchange rate of two different countries. All currencies are traded in pairs. Okay, so you have to decide what currency pair you want to trade, what currency pair you want to analyze, and that is the currency pair that you will trade. Okay, there are 3 major sessions in the foreign exchange market. There's the Asian session, the London session, and the New York session. Okay, the Asian session begins at 8:30 p.m. The London session begins at 3:30 a.m. and the New York session begins at 9:30 a.m. Okay, now there's some terminology we're going to go over, right? So we're going to go over charts, trends, candles, buy, sell, pips, lots, currency pair, which we went over currency pairs, EMAs, A range, vector, shift, entry, downtrend, uptrend, and consolidation. Now, this isn't all of the terminology, but these are some of the ones that you really want to take note of because they're important. So, a chart. This is what is known as a chart, right? You may hear me say refer to your chart or mark up your chart. Your chart is how you view the foreign exchange market. You can get your charts at www.tradingview.com. Set up a free account. There's no credit cards required, none of that stuff. Just set up a free account. The only thing you want to do right now is practice because you don't know what you're doing. So get good at practicing and then we'll move forward, all right? All right, so trends, right? The market moves in 3 ways: up, down, and sideways. If the market is moving up, it is an uptrend. We look to buy. If the market is moving down, it is a downtrend. We look to sell. If the market is moving sideways, it is what we call consolidation, right? So let me get this little laser pointer thing. All right, so uptrend, right? Uptrends start at a low position on the chart and it goes up, right? So now it goes from a low position to a high position. Then it pulls back, it comes back down, okay, and it creates a higher low, which means the low is now higher than this low, but then creates a higher high, which means the high is now higher than this high. So it goes low to high, then you have a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, right? As you see, the trend is moving up. A downtrend, the trend moves down. You start at a high position. You go from high to low, then you have a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. Downtrend. If you can imagine, like this type of up and down motion going across here, just going right across in here inside of a box right there, that would be consolidation. Don't worry, I'm going to show you what consolidation is. Candles, pins, wicks, okay? This is a candle. The components of a candle are the body and the wick and or pin, okay? Candles are generally set as green up, red down, but colors can be changed to fit your needs. Notice how price closes at the top of the green candle body and at the bottom of the red candle body. So price closes here and price closes here, okay? When you have multiple candles on a chart, the candles form patterns like M's and W's, okay? Pins and wicks show how far price has gone. So if you're looking here, you say, oh man, price came all the way down here and then price went all the way up here, but price closed right here, okay? Price went all the way up here, then came all the way down here, and price closed right here, okay? So there are many different candle formations, but we are going to focus on M's and W's, okay? So here goes some questions for you guys, right? What is used to view the Forex market, right? Okay, so what is used to view the Forex market? The chart, okay? How many ways can the market move? The market can move in 3 ways, okay? What are the ways? The market can move up as in an uptrend, down as in a downtrend, or it can move sideways as in consolidation, okay? What are the 2 components of a candle? You have the body and the wick or pin or wick, okay? On a green candle, where does price close? Price closes at the top of the candle. On a red candle, where does price close? It closes at the bottom of the candle. And what candle formations do we focus on? We focus on M's and W's, okay? Excuse me. Buy and sell, okay? Forex is traded by buying one currency and selling another. Looking at Euro USD, this would be a downtrend because this is red. If it was blue, it would be an uptrend, okay? But it's showing down, okay? Downtrend, you are selling the euro and buying the US dollar. So you would be selling over here, you are selling the euro and buying the dollar. If this was an uptrend and this was blue, you would be buying the euro and selling the dollar. So you would be buying the euro and selling the dollar, okay? Pip. What is a pip? Pip stands for points in percentage. A pip is a unit of measurement to express the change in value between 2 currencies. Pips are not money. Pips are based off the amount of movement each candle makes. 50 pips could be $5, $50, $500, or $5,000. Your goal is to get good at catching pips, okay? Lot. A lot. So what is a lot size? Okay. The number of currency units you buy or sell. Okay. Once you get good at catching 10, 20, or 50 pips, you increase your lot size and make more money. So 100 pips at a 0.01 lot size is $10. 100 pips at a 0.10 lot size is $100. 100 pips at a 1.0 lot size is $1,000. So as you notice, you get the same 100 pips, but if you increase your lot size, it brings more money, right? Okay, right? Got me. All right, let's go. Right, questions. Forex is traded by simultaneously buying one currency and selling the other. True or false? That is very true. Okay? If you started the day with 5 pips and ended the day with 25 pips, how many pips did the market move? 20 pips. Correct. Right. I know. I had to think about that. I didn't. I already knew the answer. Okay. 100 pips at A .10 lot size is how much money? $100. Good job. All right. So times the trade. You are paid to wait. Listen, we're not in a hurry because we want to be great. Okay, so we're paid to wait. I like that. What did I say? We're not in a hurry because we are great. You are paid to wait. That was amazing. All right. So can you tell military time? Okay. If you cannot, understand that 5 p.m. is 1700 in military time, and 1 a.m. is 1 a.m. So when you go on your charts, I believe every chart that I've ever looked at was in military time, okay? And it's 1700 is 5 p.m. and 1 a.m. is 1 a.m., okay? We do not trade between these times. Why? Because there's very little movement in the market. Now, these are gems. I'm about to give you some gems, okay? Jewels. Yeah. The best times to trade in the markets are between 2 a.m. and 11 a.m., okay? 2 a.m. and 11 a.m. Most of the trade setups we will discuss happen between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. So no matter what your work schedule is, number one, understand that there is a time where you can trade, no matter what your schedule is. Number two, hey, if you learn this skill and you learn these formations, just think, if you got to be at work at 7, you looking at your phone at 6, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just waiting on this little setup to transpire. And once it transpires, boom, you hit the button, and then you carry on with your day. And when you get off work, you know you done made your money. It's not even a concern. That's what we talking about, right? Precision trading. You are paid to wait. Days to trade. Remember at the beginning, I said 5% a day, 15% a week. That is because we trade 3 days a week. We trade Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, okay? Sundays, Mondays, and Fridays are known as trap days. We are here because we want precision. We do not hope trade. So, questions, okay? What is 5 p.m. in military time? 1700, right. What time is our no play zone? Our no play zone is from 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? All right, what days do we trade? We trade on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. What are the days we do not trade on called? They are called trap days. Excuse me. Okay, the process. There are 10 steps to be profitable using this strategy in the foreign exchange market. Okay, take a picture of this, screenshot it, whatever you got to do, because I'm not going to read through all of them because we're about to explain all of them. Okay? Well, we're going to explain 1 through 7 and possibly 8, 9, and 10, maybe. But 1 through 7 is very important first. Okay, enter the matrix. Part 1, market maker method. The matrix. The matrix was created by 7-figure earner Mr. Tyrone Foster. He made $40,000 in his first year using this trading strategy, which is market maker method. Okay, now there are 3 things you need to be successful trader in this market, right? You need a signature entry, a signature exit, and a signature trade. Always keep in mind this: success in threes. The market moves in threes all the time. Now, I'm not covering everything in this method in this one video. It's just not going to be possible. I'm giving you a lot of information, and as you know, I'm giving you a lot of information, okay? But as you grow in the market, you will learn a lot more. And always remember, success in threes in the market. The market moves in threes. So there are 3 things you need to be successful in it in this market: signature entry, signature exit, and a signature trade. This is the creed created by Mr. Tyrone Foster, right? This is your market scripture, okay? This is used to help define your purpose in the market. It helps you to stick to what you have been taught. Like, the Bible is gospel. This is your market gospel using this strategy, okay? I am a sniper in the market. We are here for precision. If you're a sniper, you want the best shot possible. You have to wait for that person to walk right in your crosshairs. The wind, you have to read the wind conditions. You have to aim just right to make it happen, to make that shot count, right? So we are snipers in the market. I am a sniper in the market. My entry defines my destiny, right? My exit defines my patience. We are paid to wait. My trade defines my drive. Okay, because I know what 5% a day can do for me. Rules to the Matrix. A range. This is our no trade zone. Can you draw a box? Listen, when you get tradingview.com, if you already have tradingview.com, there is a tool on the left hand side, and it is like a little J with a dot. If you click on that, you can get the box. And what you do is you click on one corner and you let it, hold it down and let it go, and you click on the other corner and it draws a box. One of them ways it draws a box. Okay, can you draw a box? Yes, I hope you can draw a box. A range, okay? This lets us know if the pair is even playable. The A range is calculated by placing a box from 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1700 to 1 a.m. So usually an average of 32 candles. The box should surround the candles in that time frame. For most pairs, the A range from the high to the low should be between 0 to 50 pips. 0 to 75 on the 5 wise men. The 5 wise men are GBP NZD, GBP AUD, GBP JPY, Euro NZD, and Euro AUD. Okay? So what you're doing, all these are in the A range, okay? You see how it's at the high and the low, from the high to the low, or from the low to the high, however you want to look at it, high to the low, just in that time frame, from 12 to 1 a.m., it's in that time frame. Okay? That is your A range. So your signature trade is the vector. The vector is the fast magnitude push. It is the false move. Vectors are 0 to 50 pips on US based pairs, 0 to 75 on the 5 wise men. It comes after the vector comes after the A range. So I need you to understand that the vector comes after the A range. So if there's a move inside of the A range, that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for it to break the A range. Okay, the vector must break the A range. The vector is a pullback. It is the false move. The vector goes against the trend. Now, and also know we only trade off of the 15-minute chart. So as you see here, here's the A range box. The vector goes, okay, so look, the trend is going up. Okay, as you can see, higher highs, lower low, higher lows. Higher high, lower low. Okay, this is your A range box. This has to be, this is a GBP JPY, so this could be between 0 and 75. I'm not sure what it is, but what it is you see how it's the box and how it broke below the box and gave me my W right there. Okay, that's what we're and it broke below the box right there. That's where we're at. Okay, it goes against the trend. It's an uptrend. It went against the trend. Okay, vector. Consolidation. This sideways movement, this here, see how it's inside of this box and it doesn't go outside of this box? That's known as consolidation. It looks a lot like A range, right? But you can have it on a bigger scale. Yeah, so, yeah. Uptrend. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So it looks a lot like the A range, right? Look, A range. Consolidation, right? But this is 1, 2, 3 days of consolidation, and your A range is this, you know, from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Okay. All right. Uptrend. The vector goes against the trend. So as the trend goes up, remember higher highs, higher lows. The obvious trend is up. In an uptrend, the vector will go down. In a downtrend, the vector goes against the trend. The obvious trend is down, and this trend isn't so obvious. I guess I should have made that smaller, but it is what it is. I'm telling you it's down. So in a downtrend, the vector will go up. So as you see, A range box, and the vector breaks the A range box, and it goes up. Okay? M's and W's. Okay? M's and W's must be 4 or more candles. Okay, look. Look at this M. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Look at this W. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Must be 4 or more candles. This shows that price is slowing down. Okay? M's and W's form after the vector. Okay? You are looking for M's in a downtrend. you are looking for W's in the uptrend. They come in all different types of candle formations, but they absolutely must be a minimum of 4 candles. Now, we always trade away from the peak with the trend. So if it's a downtrend, we trade away from the peak going down, right? The second leg of the M or W must not take out the first leg. Okay, M's and W's. The vector is the first leg of the M or W. Okay, so if you look here, the vector, see where it broke out of the box. So if you go from, okay, so M start from the top of the A range box to the top of the vector. So if you go from the top of the A range box to the top of the vector, it broke out up top. Boom, right? That is the first leg of the M. Okay, so M start from the top of the A range to the top of the vector. In this example, the M is created with 14 candles. Remember, 4 legs, right? So up 1, comes down 2, back up 3, back down 4. All M's and W's are not created equal though. Notice how in the second leg of the M does not take out the first leg. So this went up to create my first leg, it came down, then it went back up. This did not take out this leg, and then it continued down, right? Also, notice how the second leg doesn't take out the first leg, right? Yeah. So it doesn't take out the first leg. All right. The vector, again, is the first leg of the M or W. This is a W. W start from the bottom of the A range box to the bottom of the vector. In this example, the W is created with 5 candles. All M's and W's are not created equal. Notice how the second leg of the W does not take out the first. Okay, look, it breaks the A range box. It comes down. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always 4. Always a minimum of 4. Okay. All M's and W's are not created equal. Just like that M had 14 candles, this W could have had 14 candles. Just like this W has 5 candles, that M could have had 4 candles, 5 candles. Okay. Understand that. It's the purpose of doing the homework. You have to be able to recognize what you're looking at. Okay. At the peaks of your M's or W's, you are looking for pins and railroads. This is to show us that traders are trapped. This shows that the vector is slowing down. This lets us know that this is the peak of the day. So remember pins and railroads at the bottom of those. When you get your vector and you start seeing your M's and W's, you'll start seeing railroads. These are railroads, and you'll start seeing pins at the bottom of them. Okay, this shows us that price is slowing down. Questions. Okay. How many pips is the A range box? It is 0 to 50 pips on US based pairs. 0 to 75 on the 5 wise men. What are the 5 wise men? The 5 wise men are GBP NZD, GBP AUD, GBP JPY, Euro AUD, and Euro NZD. Right? I hope I said all those right. Okay. The vector must do what to the A range box? It must break the A range box. It has to break the box. Okay, if it's inside of the box, if it just goes up and down but it's not breaking outside of that box, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, when the market is moving up, the vector must go in what direction? Okay, when the market is moving up, the vector must go down. Okay, it goes against the trend. When the market is moving down, the vector must go in what direction? It goes up, right, against the trend. M's and W's are a minimum of how many candles? Minimum of 4. Correct. You are looking for M's in an uptrend. True or false? False. You're not looking for M's in an uptrend. Okay. You're looking for W's in an uptrend. True or false? True. You're definitely looking for W's in an uptrend. Where does the M start? Where do M's start? They start at the top of the A range box. They are the first leg of the vector. Okay. And where are the pins and railroads located? They are located at the peaks of the day. Okay. EMAs. Okay. EMAs stand for exponential moving average. This is the average used for direction, exit, and entry of a trade. Okay. EMAs are an indicator. That just means they're there to give you indication of things. Okay? They are used to confirm your entry and your exit. Extra confirmation to stay in the trade. They give you the ability to see what is happening on higher time frames, and eventually you will not need the EMAs, but they're there to help you get accustomed to seeing the charts, how to look at the charts. Okay, so the EMAs there's 5 EMAs and they're 5 different colors, obviously. Okay, and they will go on your charts. So the 5 EMA, the number that you will use is the EMAs are the 5, the 13, the 50, the 200, and the 800. Okay, the 5 is yellow, the 13 is red, the 50 is aqua, the 200 is white, gray, or black, depending on the color of your chart, and the 800 is blue, and it's also known as the blueberry. This is the yellow is known as the mustard, the red ketchup, the 50 is water, the 200 is mayo, and this is the blueberry. Okay, you may hear them referred to underneath those different names. Yeah, okay. EMAs. Okay, this is how you use the EMAs. We obviously see that the trend is going up, right? Because it's creating higher highs and higher lows. Okay? When we add the EMAs, it just confirmed that the trend was going up. It is an indicator. It is used for confirmation. All it did was confirm that the that the trend was going up, right? So the EMAs on the bottom means the trend is going up. Okay? Here, we obviously see that this is a downtrend. Notice when we add the EMAs, it just confirmed that the trend was going down. EMAs on the top means the trend is going down. Here, obvious consolidation, right? You can't really tell what direction this is going, right? We add the EMAs. EMAs bunched together means it confirms that we're in consolidation. Okay? A shift. A shift is entry confirmation. It is the cross between the 13 EMA and the 5 EMA. It is an X. We will not enter a trade before we see a shift. Everybody say this. I will not enter a trade before I see a shift. This is used for entry, exit, and to keep a position. You will rely on your EMAs a lot in the beginning. Until you get used to not using them, you'll be using them. Okay? So look, it's an X. Here you see the red is on top, the yellow is on bottom. When they cross, you got the yellow on top and the red on bottom. That is your shift. Okay? That is your shift. Now the candle that caused that shift, this candle was the one that pulled them through. This candle is the candle that pulled them through. Your entry would be here. So this would be your shift candle. This would be your shift candle. And then when the shift candle closes, that is where your entry would be. So as soon as the shift candle closes, here you have the shift here. The shift candle is here because this is the candle that pulled the shift across. As soon as it closes, that is an entry. Okay? Questions. What color is the 5 EMA? Yellow. What color is the 13 EMA? Red. What color is the 50 EMA? Aqua. What color is the 200 EMA? White. What color is the 800 EMA? Blue. When the EMAs are on the bottom, this means that the trend is going in what direction? Up, correct. When the EMAs are on the top, this means the trend is going in what direction? Down, correct. When the EMAs are bunched together, this means what? This means that we are in consolidation. The shift is the cross between what 2 EMAs? The 13 and the 5. Okay? The shift candle is the candle that does what? It is the candle that causes the cross between the 13 and the 5. Okay? And when do we enter a trade? When the shift candle closes. Correct. Okay. So, putting it all together. We just spent 35 minutes going over putting it all together. Okay? A range box. W. Shift. Entry. A range box. M. Shift. Entry. A range box, W shift entry. A range box, M shift entry. A range box, M shift entry. A range box, M shift entry. I'm gonna go back because I want you guys also to notice something else, right? Remember I told you most of the trades that we'll look at happen between 6 and 10 a.m. So this is 6, this is roughly 6 a.m. and this is 10 a.m. Look at your trade setup. There's your W shift entry. 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. M shift entry. 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Oh wait, that's the signature trade. That's the trade that we haven't learned yet. But okay, before 6 a.m. no, you have W shift entry. Okay, here you have M shift entry. This is the 3 a.m. Remember I said 2 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the best time to trade. So for those of you who want to trade early mornings, boom, look, it's trade setups in the early morning. And then for those who woke up a little later, look, there's an entry. Boom, we go in. W shift entry right there. Okay? M shift entry. All of this still occurring in this time frame. Look, you got a downtrend there, uptrend in there, all in this time frame. Okay? So, with that said, I want to thank you guys for coming out. I want to thank you guys for coming out because you're all awesome. Hey, what's going down, baby? Right? Let me see. Let me let's do some of those. Here we go. All right. So, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this presentation. Peace, love, and nappy hair. I really appreciate you. I think that I gave you a lot of information today. I think that you should be able to take this information and apply it and grow from it. Use it to your fullest potential. I am here for you guys. So what I need for you to do is make sure that whoever shared this video with you, whoever got you in front of this information to learn about market maker entry, market maker blah blah blah, market maker method, right? Whoever got you in front of this information today, they obviously thought that you were important. I feel like if you're watching this video, you definitely have to be important. So with that being said, make sure you get back with them, you thank them, and it's your boy Hawk. I hope that worked out for you. I hope you got a lot of value. I'm out of here. Peace.